Good day. We are Group 3, and this is our finance video presentation about the digital bridge and how ICT transforms knowledge and learning.
Before the digital age, knowledge was limited by distance, time, and access to books. Students depended on libraries, teachers, and printed materials to learn. But today, information and communication technology, or ICT, has broken barriers, connecting minds across the globe and changing how we share, learn, and grow.
Nak, magsasara na ang library. You'll have to wait until tomorrow to check the library again.
Pero sir, yun na po yung project ngayon.
I know, pero wala tayong magagawa. Try mo na lang i-complete kung anong meron ka. Before ICT, access to information was slow and limited. Students relied only on what physically available, books, notes, and time in the library.
Let's search the data from an online journal.
Sige, gagawa ako ng Google Drive folder para sabay-sabay tayo mag-edit.
Ayun, sige. Ako na bahala sa design. May tutorial sa YouTube kung paano gawin.
Nice! Pwede rin tayo magpasama kay ChatGPT ng reference natin.
Through ICT, learning has become faster, more interactive, and collaborative. Students can research, communicate, and create projects anytime and anywhere.
First question po is, how has ICT changed the way you learn or teach?
Now, there are two answers. One is how the students respond and how the teachers respond. So, ICT has affected the two groups of people. For students, I believe ICT has made learning faster because information is easy to search. Two, classes are more interactive, videos, quizzes. Remote learning is possible. Okay? Typhoons and class suspensions allow us to go online. So that means the source of information is not really cut off. Okay? And also, it enables the students to study independently. That's a good quality for online. For the students to be studious, to have a good attitude, it develops independence. That's a good trait for skill and intelligence. For the teachers naman, it allows us to prepare digital materials easier. We can communicate to students outside of classroom hours. And of course, my favorite use is Google Forms, YouTube, LMS, Canvas. So therefore, grading is faster, communication is faster, and accessibility is also present. What I mean is when you are outside class hours, you can access your students, the students can access the supervision and expertise of the teacher. Question 2.
What online tools do you find most useful?
Sa akin, we have used Google and Zoom, YouTube, and of course, LMS, itong ating Canvas. And of course, yung grading natin using Excel makes things a lot easier to compute the grades.
And number 3 is, do you think ICT makes learning easier or harder?
It probably will affect three groups of people. One, learning becomes easier and interactive anytime. It can be harder when the internet is slow. But when the internet is good, learning is easier. And the next problem is it is accessible. It makes us access information easily. Okay? So therefore, it is harder when the internet is slow and when the use of apps are difficult to follow by some non-tech students. But it is easier when students know how to use the internet. Yun yun. So, ang pinaka ano dito is that you can take a look at the output ngayon ng ating, just take a look at the output ng aming sustainable energy or alternative energy chapter, which is in science, technology, and society. These are the project of the students using solar batteries, solar module. And of course, the panel is hidden there. This is only for first and second year students. But because of the technological availability of materials, they can easily learn. And of course, itong simple project na ito has also been accepted sa IT embedded projects of third year. So you can imagine, it depends also on the knowledge of the teacher and the interest of the teacher in exposing the students to somewhat more practical and advanced technological ideas. ICT is there.
Thank you, sir. Maraming salamat po.
ICT has transformed education, but it also challenges us to stay focused, responsible, and balanced.
Advantages of ICT in knowledge growth. ICT opens access to information beyond classrooms. It encourages collaboration, creativity, and global learning. Through videos, simulations, and interactive tools, students can understand lessons better and faster. But ICT also has its challenges. Some students struggle with unstable internet or lack of devices. Others face distraction or find it hard to separate learning from entertainment, and also so much information online, knowing that what's accurate becomes essential. ICT is not just a tool, it's a bridge that connects people, idea, and opportunities. It empowers students to explore the world beyond the classroom and gives teachers new ways to inspire and teach their learners. But like any tool, its true power depends on how wisely we use it.